in mind. Well, yeah, absolutely. John Simoniak.
Good morning. Chairman, I need a couple of minutes here to share some backstory. I came here to give you an update on what I talked about Monday, which was the Nichols Creek subdivision and the erosion that was occurring there. But I want to share a story for you. I doubt very few of you ever put your life on the line to protect natural resources. I have multiple times. What I wanted to share with you is oftentimes when you moved into upper management, you would go into community, a large wildfire. Let's say Eglin's on fire, 400 and some thousand acres. That is not uncommon. There are more than 10,000 people on the fire line today out west, your sons and daughters. Now, when I would go into a community, much like this, a county community, and I have been into a lot of county meetings, a lot of them, national meetings, as high as you can be with satellite trucks. The first thing I always worry about is the conflict entrepreneur. Conflict entrepreneur. There usually is one in the crowd, maybe more. You hope it's not an elected official. It may be a newspaper person. It's somebody in the community that basically rolls with being a conflict entrepreneur. It's very evident in this county. If I rolled in here now with an incident management team and we had to confront a group like y'all, I don't know who the IC is. I don't know who runs this emergency management situation here. But I'm going to tell you right now, you better get your stuff in a group. Thank you. Could you run that video? I've got a video now. That's off topic for me. And thank you very much. I appreciate that. This is a very quick. I hope you don't get seasick. That's the clarity of the water on Nichols Creek yesterday morning before the rain. I want to document. I was really glad to see that engineering went out. They did their inspection, as Rebecca had promised. The contractor went out. If you'll see, they tried to mitigate the erosion that was occurring there. You'll see that they've done some work on the left side. On the right side, they ran a dozer down those tracks. I know it's very difficult to see to try to repair the dike on the right side. They've shoveled out a lot of the silt fence on the left side. They ran an excavator down, tried to dig that part out. They have done, as far as I know, I'll let Ms. Jones speak to that. But I do have a background as a forest engineer. You can see the silt fence there is compromised. It's not going to work. They haven't done anything with hydroseeding, any extra mulching. The water has drained out of that. Thank God it's only holding up there at the upper end where that wetland was at. You can see that's still all sloughed off on the dike on that side. Where they ran the dozer down, they just pushed this material in that track that's running down from that unconsolidated material, pushed it down to the end, tried to build a dike with the dozer, pushed all that up. You can see the back end here is still flooding. If you see the sand piles on the very left top corner, they ran a dozer and just made a cut through there. Basically tried to build a sand castle to push that material back up so it wouldn't wash. Same thing in the top corner, right in the center of the screen by that tree, they pushed that material back up. So they ran an excavator here. Give me a second to scroll over to this. And you'll see down here at the bottom, I'm not quite sure, maybe Ms. Jones can help us, right here. I'm almost completed with this. They ran an excavator and dug a hole there. You can see the water reflect, and you'll see the reflecting almost like a mirror in that dark spot down there in the center of the screen. They dug that out to try to repair that. Those tracks look like excavator claws with the bucket digging. We're almost complete. I wanted to show you, because I went back last night, we had 1.64 inches of rain at my place. That's the quality of the water that comes through Nichols Creek. It's a high quality. Okay, last night, just before, that's what that water looks like last night, after 1.64 inches of rain. You're trying to hold back something you can't. Those facilities need bulkheads on them. You can keep doing the same thing, and it's going to get the same result. There's more work to be done. But in due diligence, I had a really smart guy this morning said, have you gone upstream to see what's going on up there? So before I came to the meeting this morning, I went upstream to see. As those of you that are familiar with it, there is a dam up there for actual Nichols Lake. That water comes out as clear as that jar. But what I did see is there's a hell of a head cut right next to it. And that, I don't know whose property that is. I didn't have time, but that is a massive head cut, and I'm sure Thomas would have every right to say, and it might be on his property. But that head cut is more than likely contributing to some of that erosion. I want to be very transparent about that and not just lay this on the developers. We've got a real problem here. And you all talk about protecting the citizens. That's your duty. It's also your duty to protect natural resources. The reason I'm so passionate about this is that was my job for 31 years, protecting y'all's natural resources. That's why I care about this. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's always nice.
But what I need to know is, what are we going to do? This will keep going. It's going to rain again today. It's going to rain again. We get a tropical storm in here, and you're going to destroy this creek. You're going to destroy the Yellow River. You're going to destroy the bay. You can't just move on and say, thank you very much. What are we going to do? I need to know. I will meet with Rebecca. I asked to meet with Brad. I'll meet with Smith. But we can't keep doing this. You know what the definition of insanity is from Einstein? Keep doing the same damn thing.
Thank you. All right. Shane.